all, welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Things have gone from 100 to 1000 really quick. Are you ready, Tara?
Yep, I want to figure out what's happening.
Yep. So let's continue to Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m.
We really don't have a whole lot longer until dawn, do we?
6 a.m. is generally dawn. 10 years ago, a man named Cecil took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Cecil met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. You'll...
What the fuck?
That was so loud! I see myself. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Cecil, where have you been, my good man? We have been looking for you everywhere! I had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about you people? Are they sure went out of their way to mess me up? I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside of our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil.
I'm sorry, what?
This is only going to get more confusing before it gets explained. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Wait, they're moving?
You'll see in just a moment. Very well.
Hey, Cecil, you better leave before they... Damn it.
I think this is just shown to the player. I don't think Cecil can see this.
They're on a submarine.
Oh, yes.
Yep, submarine.
They've been on a submarine this entire time. Using an underwater phone line.
Well, that's a twist.
Nice try, Inspector Cabanilla. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker.
Well, that was extremely disconcerting for our protagonist.
Oh, yeah. But it's now time to talk to Cabanella. But first, so, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him.
Provided he's conscious at this point.
If he's not, we'll make him conscious. Hey, you think you could wake up for me?
We have some things we need to ask him, Miss...
Oh boy, still unconscious, huh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous what I might see there, though. But it's where I'm gonna find my answers. I can't run from it. Return to the past, now! Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit?
Oh, God.
What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course! Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn!
Well, you took a hostage.
Lynn, that girl who was running right there when I was running. Lynn!
She blames her for him taking her as a hostage?
He's got a pretty warped sense of morality right now. Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I would have never thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
What?
You'll see. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people knew the real truth, me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief on you, wasn't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are.
You're the reason. He's probably the reason Jowd was going to be executed tonight anyway.
I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway.
Can he revive himself?
Yep.
Oh, shit!
Ye gods! Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat.
Was that right?
Nope. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic.
What?
Revenge, that's what I'm up to! None of this makes any sense!
And again, this makes an interesting idea as to, like, Cecil's soul is in his is not in his body right now. Then who the heck is in his body at the moment?
All I can say is stay tuned. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on?
I wish I knew!
I know. Inspector Cabanela, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me?
Oh, this is going to be interesting after this.
Even more interesting than you might think. This is going to be quite the rescue mission. That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I'll just have to face it. I am not that Cecil guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you should have information about that guy in red. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information that I need. So you came on a rescue mission now? Did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
Okay, so do your thing, baby. Now there's an interesting way we can fail this. Would you like to see the fail?
I'm sorry, are you still... Sure, why not?
Watch what happens when we... look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Okay, so, watch what happens when we do a ghost trick in front of Sissel here.
Oh!
What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. I notice you. You think you can stop me, do you?
Oh God, he's breaking the fourth wall!
I don't know why you're wearing my face. But you may as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it! Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot! And that's how you fail.
That's an interesting way to fail.
This other me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice when what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Guess I better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. Yeah, that's a terrifying way to fail, huh?
Yeah, especially for Sissel. I mean, the other guy controlled the lamp while Sissel was also in it, right?
Yeah.
So presumably Sissel lost all control of basically everything right before that happened.
So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red's a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right, I better be careful. Yeah, we have to wait this out while on the kettle. Because this is going to be a bit different. Time is passing. Excuse me. And Ghost. We're not going to go say the professor right now, but we are going to jump down here. Look at this place! What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember.
Looks like a bomb went off.
Something bad happened here. And now, there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby.
The Pigeon Man?
Yep. Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Take one guess.
Wait, isn't this where his special room was?
Yeah, this was the murder machine room. Emphasis on the word was. Because he's right here.
Oh, Lord. Things keep piling up!
So do the bodies. Excuse me. Oh, I left Facebook open, hang on. Are you awake?
Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me?
There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you, pretending like you didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me?
Oh, this is a different guy. He said, I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back.
Pitiful.
Ouch, that hurts.
Anyway, we'll be going back 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is.
And potentially that of the inspectors.
Yeah, but aren't we already in the past, man?
Yeah, but we can go even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela, but if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. We definitely will.
But if they go back before Pigeon Guy's death, then our body, or whatever that is, might be there. We might have to wait or avoid him up before we can actually save the professor.
Anyway, return to the past, now. By the way, this is going to be one of the nail-biting ones.
Oh, what?
4 minutes before death. 2:42 a.m.
How many times do I have to tell you, Professor, this place is dangerous?
Don't be daft, I can't leave now.
Oh, hey, that's her body.
Yeah, he's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it...
He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit.
Ridiculous.
Oh god, he's got to prove so wrong when that body gets right up off the tape. Oh god!
So you figured it all out, eh?
Oh, that must be terrifying!
Oh, definitely. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
So it's really true, you're...
I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. This shell, people. Just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn.
Wait, maybe it wasn't him who was in control. He might have controlled Lynn to get us out of his body.
So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? Why not just let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way.
Professor, look out!
That's how he got all those broken bones. He was caught in the explosion, but didn't die.
Yep. Dynamite, huh? When the devil did he put that there?
He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear.
His corpse disappeared?
That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, huh?
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off.
Bought him off.
I had him smuggle the corpse to this room.
Which means it probably took the manipulator a whole lot longer to find than it was already expected it to be.
Yep. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think the abilities were the powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging me at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said the spirit ceases to exist when the day breaks.
And he's clearly been a spirit for a very long time.
Yep. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here?
No time for thinking now, baby. Action's the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Alright, man, jump in there and stop that explosion, would you?
Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way.
Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you?
I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye.
Well, what do you propose then, Professor? Pray tell.
Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say. Sheesh, what is with all these people?
Anywho, jump in there and do something.
And we can't do anything while he's actually awake and up.
Nope. What in the world is this thing? This device has the meteorite data entered into it. If it detects Temsic radiation, it responds.
Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing?
I guess sometimes it's important not to think about things too much.
Wait, did the radiation from Temsic alter his ability somehow?
Didn't you notice that our corpse emits the same radiation waves as the Temsic meteorite in Temsic Park?
Oh yeah, it does. So there's that piece that hit him in the neck and killed him originally is still there.
It's no use, I can't open it.
Could the fact that the professor standing on it have anything to do with that?
Yeah, I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. You sound so proud of that fact, too. This door, such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downward, huh? Okay, this is kind of a waiting one. Alright, now he should wake up. Come on. Hate the waiting. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. What are we going to try to do here? How can we save the professor during the explosion?
There's certain someone we need. Okay, we've read all this already.
As you perhaps already noticed, time is running out, baby.
Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. Yeah, it looks like it's all over. Let's find another path. I'm sort of a deadlock here. Cecil! Hey, I know that voice. Help me! Where are you? Find me! Before I'm carried away!
He's still in the leaf?
Yeah, he's still in the leaf. What's with the frail sounding call for help?
He's here somewhere. Friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile, but has strength that would surprise you. Well, he's asking you for you to find him.
And before he's carried away, no less.
I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Yes.
There he is.
Cecil, here I am! Oh, hey, it's Cecil! What are you doing there? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind.
Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me come join you.
I don't even have to do anything. This is all gonna be him.
Okay, here I am, Cecil. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow... What? What?
Puns!
Yeah.
Puns!
Puns. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Fate changed. But things are still gonna explode if we don't do anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to Missile. We're gonna jump over here. Down into here. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. Cecil! My animal instincts are starting to surface. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, huh? How about this? Swap!
Now that's what I call some proper commotion.
They're making that little trash can dance.
Truth be told, I've been a little bit like dancing myself right now.
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch. We're gonna grab onto this. We're gonna swap it with this. We're gonna hop onto it and make sure it has the same shape. And then... Oh, ooh. I gotta get back out of him. Oh, crap. It's not the same shape yet. Now it is! And the professor is saved. Look out!
That was close!
Extremely.
Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you.
I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones.
I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you.
Oh god, that must be agonizing!
It might make it hurt a little when I movie act, though. Quite a bit, actually.
The person is probably going to try to resist it.
Damn you!
I can't believe it! You lot actually pulled it off!
Sorry, Inspector Cabanella, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs.
And probably some ribs.
But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is, nothing like it, baby.
Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Fate averted.
Now we need to save the inspector.
What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't.
I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright.
On that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. Gosh, my voice is dying. You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And what's this lively little creature?
Oh, that little doggy is the warrior that keeps Camila safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life.
Camila. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage.
It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camila's a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camila a hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now.
But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right?
But this time it's different, right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation.
We're still gonna have to be sneaky because the manipulator will still sense it if either of us tries anything.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't see us try anything, we're good. We'll save the inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camila, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this!
Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought.
Oh yeah, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.